Hi, I'm Persia.
And I'm Joey, and you're watching an Addictive Daughter Life Nugget.
So I've just got back from a yoga retreat that I was on last year as well with my friend. And one of the things they did this year, they didn't do last year, was they had a silent day on the Wednesday. And I've always wanted to do a silent kind of retreat, so this was a great little taster. Anyway, I was feeling quite smug, was being very quiet, and a few other people were talking and throughout the day. Anyway, I was lying down sunbathing in the afternoon on my front, and I felt something on my leg, and basically a wasp stung me, and I screamed and I jumped up and I swore like a sailor, was running around completely mental and furious and crying, and all afternoon I just kept obsessing about this stupid wasp. I was livid at it for ruining my silent day. I'm such a perfectionist. I just wanted to be really like zen and peaceful, which is, I've heard it said that silent retreats often bring up your stuff, and this certainly did for me. Anyway, we're sat on the balcony at the end of the day, and I was still going on and on about this bloody wasp. And my friend just looked at me and said, Persia, this is not about a wasp. What is this really about? And I just broke down, and all of this stuff came flooding out that I had no idea it was, I was feeling. And the point being, basically, I'd had a really intense few months, an amazing few months, but just a lot going on, and I just had not had the time or the space to process it. So when I shut my mouth, and this tiny little thing happened, this wasp stings me, it just triggered all of this stuff to come out.
So our motto for today's Life Nugget is: when you're triggered by the little things, there's usually some unresolved big thing. And, we were talking about this before filming, and we live in a culture in Britain particularly, but I'm not saying that it's not relevant to other places in the world, where we don't really talk about our feelings, and we are often, kind of pushing down emotion or drinking on our feelings to try and numb out. And so it's not really surprising that we lose our shit over the most ridiculous things, whether it is a wasp sting or dropping your mug in the kitchen and it shatters everywhere, and it just feels like, the end of someone's
world.
Died, basically, and you're just in grief. And it's never about the little things. It's always something underlying. And I guess this video is really just to encourage you to have an awareness of when those little things really trigger you, and when you completely lose your mind and get really emotional, to look deeper, dig deeper, and just ask yourself what it's really about and what's really going on for you at that time of the incident, the minor incident.
So then you can start to heal and move on with your life, and not obsess about wasps for an entire afternoon of a holiday. So now the to-do of today, we'd really love to hear from you. This is just a bit of a fun one for our amusement, but we would love to hear yours in the comments below. What silly little things in your life have triggered off a massive emotional meltdown? Did you slip on a banana skin? Did you lose your phone and then find it but still just completely break down? Just what things have made you just break down?
Yeah, we'd love to read all your comments, so share them. And it doesn't have to be a recent thing, it can be something that happened 10 years ago. I've just thought, I lost my shit once. I was really nervous when I was an actress and I was doing a little show in London, and I just was really anxious and keeping it all to myself, how nervous and insecure I was feeling about playing this role. And I just bought this tray of sushi from Tesco, and someone walked past me in the street and knocked it out of my hand, and it went flat down on the street, and I totally lost my mind over it. It was completely irrational, and I was crying and shaking, and it wasn't about the sushi.
It wasn't about the
sushi.
sushi. Hashtag.
Yeah, so it's not about the sushi. So we want to hear yours. Yeah. So we look forward to reading them below. Thank you so much for watching as ever. And if you liked it, please do like the video, subscribe, and pass this on to anyone who you think it might speak to.
If you'd like a life nugget and a weekly dose of happiness and motivation straight to your inbox, sign up at addictive-daughter.com and join us and thousands of others in getting addicted to the good stuff today.